Welcome to Terrain Day number 2. Wow, look at that gentleman over there, hard at work already.
Because nobody else is.
Nobody else is. So what are you doing?
Inspecting my remnants of my tower. Not really remnants, but where I was at, trying to regroup, where we were like a month ago or something like that.
Yeah, I believe you were grumbling about not having dowels, so it looks
dowels.
like you've stocked up on a load of that.
Yeah, I stopped on the way here. But I might need a different size, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Oh no!
Looks good for one part, but it doesn't look good to correct my mistake on the other part. Which was half the reason for it. Well, that's where I'm at the moment.
Alright.
The tower's in one piece.
It's still solid, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to make a bunch of dust again today, or?
Maybe a little sawdust when I'm cutting these things. But otherwise, I don't think there's going to be too much foam sanding. I think I got the rough shape pretty well, and then, I mean, there'll be spackle over it eventually. The main thing is getting these sides on today, and then the dowels are going to kind of pin these sides too, I believe, but...
Kind of give it a ribbed look almost?
Yep, a little bit, but we'll see where it actually ends up.
Alright, we are curious.
I'm like, whatever. I'm improvising as I'm going here.
That's always the joy of working on terrain.
These need to get attached to bases and flocked. This needs to be base coated. And that needs some detail work.
Alright, so lots of projects. Our good friend Dustin has finally gotten here. Huzzah! Yay! So more work is going. Look at all these structures. I think you're talking painting and flocking.
Painting and flocking.
Well, you just go flock yourself.
Can do.
Whoa, look at that. It is turning almost like it looks like something important now. It's all spiky. Well, if there's not going to be skulls, there's got to be spikes.
Spikes for the spike god!
So, yeah, that's turning all... That looks actually kind of spiffy there, Ryan. And you're working on... What are you working on exactly right now?
Stupid little over nitpicky centerpiece. It's a little big at the moment. I'm trying to get like a base, so when I actually like sculpt plaster over it or something, there's a little bit of form to work off of. And it's a pain in the butt. I haven't quite gotten it right yet.
So what do you think for today? You might have it to the point where you can finish assembly this thing?
No. I don't know. It's a work in progress. I'm trying to get this far enough where I can glue some stuff on. I gotta go pick up some different size dowels. The one I brought, I need a little bigger one, I think. And hopefully the next size up will be good to actually fix kind of my mistake with the side walls.
Are you going to just take the project with you and size it up in the store? Yes.
I probably should.
Fool me once!
He's like, I don't know if I want to walk around with this big piece of foam in the store. And Brian's still trying to be kind of a closet gamer, maybe.
And then, yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of talked about it earlier, but the dowels are going to rib the side of the tower. And being that it kind of has a curved shape, that's going to be interesting for the base part of it. I think just some rubber band action hopefully will hold them in place, but hopefully I can glue on more than one at a time. We'll see how that works out. That'll be another thing I can get done today.
I think you probably could glue them on. If you had a couple of rubber bands, you could probably glue them all on and then just kind of clamp them in place and push them to where you need them to be.
Yeah, I mean, they got to pin those corners. It's going to be kind of the hard part, but I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet, so...
You got duct tape. That's all you need.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to a point where I have some glue drying because I don't want to wait for glue, so...
All right, perfect.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. What am I doing? I've got this building I worked on.
Still not done with that?
No, I did prime it red, and then I've started to kind of pick out the main colors on it so that it's, so I've got the stone around the bottom of the door. The door will actually be silver metal, I think, and the rock will end up being gray. But the wall texture is that's about the final color. I'll go back with a very light dry brush with a little bit of that same color mixed with white. And then I'm going to do the timber in a brown, which is probably next. And then I'll go through and dry brush up all the red brick so it's a little bit more red. And we'll call her just a little flocking. So it's just painting and flocking is really what I'm doing.
Lots of flocking going on.
Yeah. Professional flockers, I guess, today. Alright, so hopefully today we'll finish up some of these projects and you'll be able to see the results. Well, you're all on candid camera again. Look at him paint.
It's big. It's black.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yay. 3 hours later, we'll be done.
And this guy is busily putting things
I did
together.
this. That's exciting. It's a skeleton frame.
That is kind of exciting.
It is, and now I'm trying to figure out the hard part of the walls here, which is not as exciting. I have more dowels. That's my big news.
Yeah, they have multiplied. And why did they need to multiply, Brian?
That's the first ones I had. I needed a little bigger ones. So now I got medium and large.
Now you got all sorts of shapes. So now when you're done with this, you're going to tackle an orky piece of terrain to use up the rest of that dowel?
You're going to do an orc piece?
I don't know. I was, wait, that's right. You're going to be on that project for the next 6 months.
I was going to say, I'm going to finish this at when? So now I can't do anything.
No, Brian's all posed his watchtower for us. Let's take a look at it. So that is almost coming along nicely there.
It's getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Very rough. But it's getting there.
So what do you think, Brian? Have you actually feel like you're liking your close to final project, finished project there, or at least
Close to
built? At least built?
I don't know. Well, I like the idea of it, but yeah. I mean, it's really rough. If it finishes out all right, I'll be very happy with it for sure, but we'll see what it ends up like.
So, still sounds like you're a lot on the edge on that one.
I think I'll get it there eventually. It's just a matter of getting it there. And being
6 months from now?
Exactly.
There's a reason we made you start this early.
And then, looks like Dustin, his hands are going to town over there.
Yes, I am adding bases to my blazing barriers. Got a couple of finished guys over here.
More down.
Ooh, nice and spiffy. Nothing too terribly exciting.
Nothing to see here.
There's a big
Move along.
Moving along.
This is taller than I thought. I might need more.
Back to the hardware store. Again.
These are only 48. It's about 8 inches there. 8 times 8.
Times 8 is 64.
Yeah. It's like 1.5, and I need like 6.5 times 8. Which is another 60-ish almost.
Okay, big house there. Foam core house is starting to actually come together nicely, I think.
You can hardly tell that's foam core.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think you really can. I think it's, I think that was kind of one of the keys to the assembly and making a good foam core building is
Really
that
solid.
you don't really have that foam core look to it. I mean, there's spots where if you look closely, you can see it. It's no, say, terrain wench piece of finished terrain, but I'm really happy with it. It's probably the best foam core building I've ever done. And I think it'll look really good on the table. Look at that careful study and alignment. I think he's been working on lining that up for the last hour.
As opposed to doing nothing like you.
I got stuff. See, I glued that first bridge section together, and I got those blocks lined up waiting for glue. Unfortunately, I'm kind of out of glue at this point because the Eileen's tacky is being used on the other side of the table
By everyone else.
And I just haven't had enough alcohol to cuddle right now, so.
You're so needy, Brian.
Be left-handed, then we'd be fine. Keep putting it on the other side.
You know, somebody could probably fill up one another glue bottle and we'd have another glue.
Sounds like a job for the Conzi.
Man,
You'd have to find a glue gun.
man, you guys are nothing but slave drivers. It's no fun hanging out with you guys. Oh wait, you do all the work. Never mind.
Yeah.
I got mine. I got my at least one project from last time is virtually finished now.
Finishing projects. What is this?
And my other project is finished from last time. So I've got two of mine. No, never mind the fact that I actually live here, where all the projects were stored.
I think there was some cheating.
Well, I needed one to finish for the Blood and the Sun, so there was some honest cheating.
Honest cheating. Is this a new Cozy approved term?
Yep.
That's cheating, honestly.
So last time we kind of saw this thing as a roughed out pile of stacked foam, and well, that looked impressive. It's starting to get the idea now with where it's going. Not only is there a door intact, but now it's kind of getting kind of a plastic card chaos-y effect, which is really making it shiny.
Everybody loves old school chaos. If it's not silly, it's not evil.
And there we've got the 4 wall sections.
And an angry Gorgon head.
Angry Gorgon head. And projects back there that have been sanded and are ready for paint. Which looks like it may require a paint day 3. Or a terrain day 3.
Oh yeah.
Over here, the painted black volcano. At least something got some color on it. And you can, by looking at it quickly here, we can still tell that it's still wet in quite a few spots.
It's gonna be a while.
Well, just keep working.
For the glory of chaos.
Dwarves.
Another pen. There's another pen.